Hello boys and girls, we're back with another video for the 2023 prediction. The trade period's done, the draft is coming up in a month. Let's get straight into it. We have to touch on the Premiership game just for a second. Geelong men, they are looking great. I know someone else retired and they listed into Knuckle, who was a bad player by the way. But a lot of teams are doing a delisting team, so it's not much of a surprise. So yeah, let's get into it. I'm going to expect minor memories because I'm good in the trade period and their profile's looking good. I'm going to take the Brisbane Lions to finish minor premiers. That may change based on the draft game. I think is it them? I think it's them who's going to get Will Ashcroft. He looks very good. That's a big plus for them. And I think they finished with the addition of Josh Gustin and Josh Dunkley. No, it's Jack Gustin. Okay, well, continuing. For second place, you guys may be a little bit shocked by this. I'm not putting the Cats. I'm putting the Sydney Swans. I'm not putting the Cats third. You may go on, what are you doing? Cats smash the Swans. I feel like without Joel Selwood and his leadership, they'll fall off a little bit. They'll still be up there, but they'll fall off a little bit. So I'm going to tip the Swans to finish in second and them to bounce back and to retain the third spot. They did have a good trade period though, so I wouldn't be surprised if they're first or second. Continuing, fourth spot, I have the one by but in the second half of the season. They had a lot of close games, and if they can just refine on their craft, they can be where they were. They were winning premierships, they just had a season off, and then boom. This season they've been great. They could have made the floor if they were a little bit more tidy towards the end of games, but they did well. Okay, so I'm going to go wooden spooners. This may surprise you, but I have my reasons behind it. I'm going to put GWS Giants as wooden spooners, and I know it is a big call, but GWS just lost a whole lot of their players, and they've picked one, not many other picks, so I'm putting them there. I like the Giants, so hopefully this doesn't happen, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. Now, I'm going to put West Eagles in second. The West Eagles, they had a bad season last season, and I don't think it's going to be much better. I think they're going to need a couple of seasons to so this is more transition period to bounce up the table. I feel that we'll see key figures like Jack Darley, Josh Kennedy retire, and that will hurt them next season. But with people are definitely injured, it's a dangerous list to have. Now in 16th, these guys are coming, but with Alistair Clarkson, I'm tipping them in 16th. Hopefully they can change the mentality around the club, because I have never seen a first round draft pick in Jason Horne-Francis just walk out the door like that. It was obviously a showing of how bad North Melbourne actually, their atmosphere around there, their culture is very good at the moment. I'm hoping that Alistair Clarkson will fix that. I'm an Essendon fan, so I don't mind if they stay down there, but it's always good to see a club go well, just not against your own club. Now, finishing above this club, going to have the Hawks. The Hawks lost a very key player in Tom Mitchell, which could come down to hurt them. That is why I'm putting them in this spot. And you can disagree. Like, put down in the comments where you think these teams will finish. And yeah, I'll make another one of these videos probably after the draft. So now finishing in 14th, this was a bit of a hard one, but I just don't see the Saints doing as well. Like, they lost their coach and the club's in a shambles, really. So I am expecting them to drop a bit, but with Ross Lyon, you never know, they could bounce into that 8th spot, as you just don't know. Usually 3 teams out of 3 or 2 teams bounce in and out of the 8, but I don't know. Now, to put into 13th spot, I'm putting the Adelaide Crows. And I feel like everybody saw Adelaide coming eventually. They're a young squad. They look good against Carlton in round 21, I think. Like, they beat them, it denied Carlton a finals chance, so based off that, you expect them to continue to improve, and that's why I'm putting them in there. Now on 12th spot, I'm going to be putting, and I don't know if I agree with this one myself, but the Bulldogs. Well, grand finalist is just over a year and a half ago, but with the loss of Josh Dunkley, I feel like they're going to bounce out and bounce back in next year. They're just going to need a bit of time to adjust. And a lot of their squad is injury prone, which is a big worry. So continuing into the 11th spot, I believe, I am going to be putting, and this may surprise a few of you, but Suns. I don't think they'll improve that much, even though they did improve a lot this season, because they just weren't good towards the back end of the season. They were good in the mid part of the season and some of the early stages, but they got smashed by Essendon and they didn't look very good towards the back half, getting beaten by teams like Port, GWS and Richmond. So I'm going to put them right there. Now, I don't know if I'm showing any bias. I don't believe I am. But I'm going to be putting Essendon in 10th. You can make of it what you will. But I feel under Brad Scott is a very defensive coach, and that can help our team rebound straight into the finals bracket of 6th to 10th. We'll be fighting in there. I feel like if Essendon get it off to a good start, like Carlton and Collingwood did last season, then we have a chance, because we've never had a good start, and I feel like with Brad Scott we can do that. He works the players hard, so we'll see what happens. So now, the next club I'm going to be putting to miss finals, it may surprise you, but I'm putting the Dockers. They fell off in the later parts of the season, and I like the Dockers, really I do, but I don't know, with Andrew Brayshaw, they've Nathan Fyfe constantly injured, they got their man in Luke Jackson, I just don't know. We'll see what happens, but I just have a feeling they're going to do what Bulldogs do this year, hop out, jump straight back into it next year. Now, the last 4 teams we have here is going to be in the 8, but Melbourne were premiers only a season and a half ago. So where am I putting them? Well, I'm going to be putting them in 5th. Because as good as Melbourne are, they look so flat in the second half of the season. And some people are saying they're going to bomb out of the 8. I don't think it'll be to that extreme, but I I don't think they'll win another premiership and create a dynasty like Richmond did. So I don't think they'll win another premiership in the near future, but you just never know. So I think they're going to slowly decline. I'm putting them in 5th. Now, in 6th spot, it may surprise you, but I don't think it will. I'm putting Carlton in there. They were very unlucky to miss out on the 8. They brought the fight to Adelaide, to Melbourne, and to Collingwood and just missed out. I feel bad for Carlton fans, but not really because I'm an Essendon fan. So I think they'll finish there. Pains me to say it. And then the next club I'm putting there, I'm going to put Collingwood in 7th. I don't think their brand of football, just to win by 10 points or more, they did it 9 games this season. That's nearly a half of a season. Like, that's outstanding, but it's not sustainable. And I just feel like they'll drop off a little bit. Now, Port Adelaide, I'm putting in 8th. They've looked very good after the first 5 games of the season. They bounced back. They got back into the finals fight. They dropped off a little bit, but I do expect them with their young list and profile, they'll bounce back in, because they were in top 4 only a season ago, I think, or they're 5th or something like that. So yeah, that's my 2023 early predictions. You guys tell me what you think down below, and I'll see you for another video. Bye.